guys, it's Amber. Welcome to my channel and to another month. It's a new month. And so I have a new May wax melting challenge for you. So this is my melting basket for May, and I'm excited to jump into it. So each day has a different prompt, and I will do the prompt out that door. In my loft is where I melt the melting challenge waxes. So I'll do that in there. And then downstairs is where I do my normal, whatever seasonal scent I want. So this could be a variety of different seasons for me. That's one of the reasons why I really like doing the wax melting challenge, is because I'm able to pick things that I wouldn't normally pick for the spring season. And this isn't something that, no one forces me to melt just spring scents because it's spring. I do it to myself, but that's just how I've always been. I'm a very seasonal melter, so that's what I like to do. So with the wax melting challenge, it helps me to rebel a little bit from my own rules for myself. So anyway, let's jump into it. And I'm not sure when this is going up. It'll probably be a couple days into May already, because I've been running out of time to do things. So it's May 1st when I am recording this, and I've already melted the first one because it's May 1st. So, but I'll still share it with you. So May 1st is May Day. So happy May Day. Melt any floral or M scent. So I decided to go ahead and break out this bar that I've been not melting because it's really honestly not a favorite of mine, no longer available. It is Soak and Raise. It's a very heady floral scent. It's like tiare flower, which is like a tropical gardenia, and I'm just not really a fan of gardenias. So it's not one that I really enjoyed. That's why I had a full bar until today when I finally melted a wax. But I was like, okay, it's fine. It'll get me to melt it. So Soak and Raise for May 1st. May 2nd is Melt an Emerald Colored Wax. I couldn't find one that was like absolutely emerald in color. Except maybe one that was kind of close, but I'm using it for a different prompt. So I went with one that was kind of emerald and kind of turquoise, and decided on My Dear Watson. So it's a turquoisey, emeraldy color. So this was, as you can see, an old bar, Bring Back My Bar, old label. It's a really nice cologne-y scent. It's one of the cologne scents that I actually don't mind. There was a bar, Blue Sage and Tonka was very close to that one. That one's not available any longer either. So, but if you ever come across Blue Sage and Tonka and you're missing My Dear Watson, just be aware that it does smell very similar. Okay. The 3rd of May is Melt a Wax with Cucumber or Zucchini in it. I went with Mango Matcha, which does have cucumber in it. It's like mango, matcha powder, and cucumber. Salted cucumber, I think it is. This is my favorite mango scent that Scentsy has right now. I much prefer it to Go-Go Mango. The floral note in that one just isn't my thing. So Mango Matcha for that one. And then the 4th, because it is Star Wars Day, May the 4th be with you. It is Melt Something Linked to Star Wars. So I do not have the wax for that yet. I'm crossing my fingers that it comes in time, but I did purchase the Outer Rim wax collection, which is available. My website is linked down below in the description. And it has 3 waxes for the Outer Rim collection. One is Tatooine, one is Hoth, and one is Endor. So I'm going to pick one of those three. I just haven't decided which one I want to do. I'm super excited. I'm excited that we got a new Star Wars wax collection, and I love the box it came in, and I love the labels. I'm a super fan of, I'm a fan of Star Wars. I wouldn't say an absolute super fan. My son is the one that's a super fan of Star Wars, but I do love Ewoks. If you can see right there. There's my Ewok and there's my Chewbacca Scentsy buddies. So anyway, so I'm excited for the Outer Rim wax collection. So one of those will be for the 4th. Okay, cross my fingers it comes in time. But I did place an order at midnight last night, and I already got notification that it's getting ready to ship. So cross my fingers. Okay, if not, then I'll figure out something else out, because I don't have the Mandalorian bar, and I do not have the light side of the Force bar anymore. I've used those up, so I'll have to figure out something else if it doesn't come in time. Okay, next is the 5th, which is Warm a Lime Scent. So this is the one, again, that I was mentioning that's kind of emerald, I guess, too. And that is Cocoa Lime. But I wanted to use this for this prompt. Oh, my favorite. It's my favorite citrus. I love Cocoa Lime. That one also is available right now. Website down below for you. And then the next prompt is, on the 6th, melt a yummy scent for no diet day. So what a fun day. No diet day. That's got to be one of my favorites. I decided to go with, this is Caramel Apple Craze. And this smells just like a caramel apple, and it's delicious. So I'm an apple girl through and through. If you're new to the channel, I love apple scents. Almost all apple scents I'll tend to like. There are some that I don't every once in a while, but for the most part, I'm a huge fan of apple scents. And this one is delicious. No longer available. Hopefully it will be back in the fall, but it's so good. It's so good. And it's a strong one for sure. Okay, the next one is on the 7th, reminisce by warming a scent you associate with a trip or vacation. I decided to choose the Dumbo scent, Soarin' High Through the Sky, because I got this on our trip to North and South Carolina at Scentsy Family Reunion last summer. It was one of the bars that they gave us, and so that's what I think of now whenever I see it or melt it. So I figured that would be a good one. Okay, then we have, what's the next one? The 8th, which is Warm a Creamy Scent. Any excuse to melt this one because I love it so much. Toasted Caramel Sugar. This is part of Bring Back My Bar in January, and it was my absolute favorite. It smells just like a creme brulee with the sugar that's been caramelized on the top. So good. I love that one. Okay, next is the 9th, Melt a Sleepover Style Wax. I decided to choose Stargazing. This one is like a more a more floral, slightly powdery version of Jammy Time. I figured this would be a nice one. I mean, sleepover, sleeping, I figured that would be a good one. So that was that choice for that day. Then on the 10th is Melt a Fresh Air Wax. I went with Ocean Air and Coconut Water. This was part of the summer collection last year. And it's fresh and salty sea air and like coconut, and more on a like the coconut water type vibe to it. It's nice. Then we have, it does have like an air, like a salty air note to it. Then on the 11th is Warm a Berry Scent to honor Sarah. And I decided on Pink Rhubarb Sugar, which I'm sad did not make it back into the catalog this season. I didn't put it in my Scentsy Club, which is our subscription service. If you have a club, no extra cost, it actually saves you money. If you put a bar in your club before it retires, once it retires, Scentsy will continue to make it for you. And I regret not putting this one in my club. It's so, so good. It is a tart, sweet raspberry and that rhubarb and then like sugariness to it too. It's so nice. Then we have on the 12th, Melt Something You or Your Mom Loves. I decided to go with Vanilla Bourbon, which is one of my holy grail Scentsy Club scents. I adore the scent. I've had it in my club for about 4 years now. It was part of the Father's Day collection a couple years in a row. It's so good. It doesn't smell cologne-ish at all. It's like a fall vanilla. It's warm and sweet. It has nutmeg in it, and it has a warmth from that bourbon. It's so good. I love it. So that's one that I can never see myself taking out of my club. It's that good for me. I love it. Then on the 13th is Melt an Apple Scent. Again, I'm an apple girl, but I actually decided to go with an apple scent that I'm not the biggest fan of. It's not just apples in it. It's got a bunch of different things. It's Harvest Blessing. I think this is my last bar. I have 4 cubes left. As you can tell, it's an older one because it has the flat back instead of the designs. This is apple and pumpkin. It's kind of like a classic fall scent, but to my nose, it comes across soapy. I don't know what it is about it, but when it's melting, there's like a soapiness to it that I just don't like. So I'm like, I'll choose this because it has apple in it and it'll help me to get rid of it. So that's that day. Then May 14th is Melt a Melon Scent. Another excuse to use some more of my brick of Skinny Dippin'. This has melon in it, like melon and apple and other stuff. It smells tropical, even though it doesn't really, well, melon can be a tropical note, but this used to be one of my most favorite scents back when I first started buying Scentsy in 2007 or so. This was one of the first ones I ever bought, and I loved it. I don't love it anymore. Our noses change throughout the years, and this one, I don't like melon for the most part in regards to home fragrance anymore. But this is a super popular one. It's one of those best sellers. As you can see, it's in a brick, but you can get it in bar size. That's in the catalog right now too. Or you can get this in brick size like this. As you can see how much bigger it is to a bar. It's almost the equivalent of 6 bars of wax. So a pound of wax in this thing. Through Scentsy Club, you can get bricks like this. So if you love a lot of wax of the same scent, that is the way to go for sure. Not every single scent, and this is just like their most popular scents they have through Club in brick size. So that is my melon scent. Then we have on the 15th, Melt a Juice or Slushy Concoction. I went with the scent Crazy Coconut. This is a coconut and like fruit medley, and it smells like a fake fruit punchy quality juice to me. So I figured that would work for that one. Then we have on the 16th, Warm a Sea Style Scent. I went with the super lovely White Sands. This is not available anymore. Was in a Bring Back My Bar. I think it was last June, possibly. But it's a very beautiful suntan, you're on the beach type of fragrance. It has jasmine, if I'm remembering right, jasmine, rice, which is a really unique note to have in a scent, but it works really well in this. And then I can't remember what the other note is. Maybe coconut? I can't remember for sure. But it's a really pretty, like you're on the sand, suntanny type of scent. Very pretty. Then we have, on the 17th, graduation day, melt a scent in your high school color. So my high school colors were red and gold. So I went with the gold and picked Scarlet Sunflower, another one that I love. This one has apple as well. I didn't club it this time. This retired after the fall winter catalog. Hopefully it will be back. I kind of feel like it's not going to this time around. It's a pretty apple sunflower perfume type scent. Very pretty. I didn't end up using a lot of it this last fall. So I didn't feel like I needed to club it this time around before it retired. So if it doesn't come back, I'll be sad, but I won't be devastated. It's not one that will be like a Scentsy heartbreak for me or anything. Okay, then we have on the 18th, Melt a Wax with Lavender. The only one that I could think of, although now I can think of at least one more, but I wanted to use this one. My brick of Jammy Time. Jammy Time has lavender, and it also has freesia and sweet pea, I think it is. And as you can see, it is a brick again, so a lot of wax in this. I'm getting close to being done though with it, which is an accomplishment because it takes me forever to get through bricks. But that one is available in bar size too right now. Okay, the 19th, which is NASCAR Day, melt something you might smell at a racetrack. So I decided to use pink sugar berry mint. I was thinking like concessions type of smell. So this is kind of cotton candy-ish and also gum. And you do have people chewing gum and eating cotton candy while they are in the stadium watching NASCAR. So that's the one I went with. Then we have World Bee Day, which is melt a black or yellow wax. I don't have any black wax, so I went yellow with Sparkling Yellow. And this is a lemon pineapple concoction. This didn't make it back into the catalog this season though. So it's nice though. Probably my second favorite lemon scent. My first is Squeeze the Day. That one's still my favorite, but this is a really nice one. But it's not available anymore, so. Okay, next is the 21st, Strawberry Showdown. Melt 2 blends to pick a winner. So I've compared the new wax bar Berry Sweet to a scent that was a scent of the month 2 years ago, I think it was, Sun Ripened Berry. So I figured those would be good ones to compare and melt at the same time, so I can figure out just which one, how similar they are, and which one I do like better. This is my last bar of Sun Ripened Berry though. They are really close, but the Berry Sweet is nice. That one I think might be a little tartar. Whoop, there went my box. Yeah, I feel like Sun Ripened Berry is a little tartar, but they are very similar. So we'll see how that goes when I do those. Then we have on the 22nd, Home Alone, warm your go-to scent. So I have multiple go-to scents. And usually no one complains in my family about what I'm melting. So I just went with a favorite. There's not anything that I have to like wait till everyone's gone before I can melt it or anything like that. My family's pretty laid back when it comes to home fragrance, thankfully. So I went with one of my all-time favorites, Harbor's Edge. This one's so good. I love it. It is a fresh scent. It's got a saltiness to it. And then it has like seagrass, and it has aquatic notes, and it has this raspberry. It's like a raspberry, but I think it said it was like raspberry floral, raspberry blossom, but it's more like full-on berry to me. But it's beautiful. I love it. Okay, then after that is on the 23rd, what was this? Melt a taffy or starts with tea scent. I didn't have anything that was taffy-ish that I could think of. So I went with a double tea and did Tahitian Twilight. This was a scent of the month last year, I'm pretty sure. I think it was August. Maybe July. But it's a musky, tropical floral type scent. Okay, next is the 24th, which is warm a cola or fizzy scent, or starts with C or F. And I went fizzy with We're All Mad Here, the Alice in Wonderland wax. This does have an effervescence to it. It's so good. It's like it has plum in it, but it's more like a berry lemonade type of feel to my nose, with like a sparkling berry lemonade. So that's that one. Then we have Warm Something containing bergamot for the 25th. And I went with Lake My Day, which is current to the catalog. This has bergamot in it. There's 1 cube left. I will be glad to be done with this one. This one's just not for me. My nose picks up like a stinky foot note to it. I'm not a fan of that one. So I'll be glad to be done with that one. I haven't seen anyone else complain about there being stinky feet with that scent. Tell me in the comments if you get some sort of like stinky feet note to it or not. But yeah, so I'm just glad that I'll be finished with it after that. I don't absolutely hate it. I melt it normally in my kids' bathroom, so I don't really have to smell it if I don't want to, type of thing, when I'm melting it. But yeah, it'll be good to be done. Okay, next is the 26th. Let a friend or family member pick your wax. So my youngest son picked Love and Kisses Mini, such a pretty one. It's similar to Apricot Vanilla. It's so pretty. Oh, it's peachy and vanilla-y and sweet and just yummy. Then we have the 27th Melt Grape or Purple Wax. This one, I think, no, it doesn't have grape in it. It just, a lot of people think it smells like grape soda, but it is purple, and it'll help me to work on getting rid of it because I'm not a fan of it. It is Buzz Lightyear to infinity and beyond. So that one's just, there's a lot going on in that wax, and I'm just not a fan. It was part of Bring Back My Bar. It's not even available anymore. So yeah, wasn't very much a fan of that one. Then on the 28th, we have a warm scent that plays well with others. You can't go wrong with a vanilla scent if you're talking about one that plays well with others. And I decided to go with the brand new vanilla scent to the catalog, Very Vanilla. This one's so pretty. It reminds me quite a bit of Vanilla Lace. Less so when it's melting. It's not as sweet as Vanilla Lace, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's just lighter, but I'm waiting now, besides melting this one cube for the challenge. The rest of it I'm going to melt once I start summer melting in June. So hopefully that will have given it a couple months to cure a little more. With vanilla scents, if you find they're lighter, let them sit for a little bit, maybe even a couple months or more, and usually they will strengthen. For some reason, vanilla, when they're lighter to begin with, they will strengthen a little more if you let them sit. Not just vanilla does that, other scents do as well, but I've found specifically that vanilla normally will do that. So, okay, then we have on the 29th, Melt Any Clean Style Scent. I decided to use blue from the Chase Rainbows collection. This is a collection about 3 years ago, I think. And this is a very clean laundry type of scent. I'm not a super fan of it. That's why it's still hanging around. That's usually along with, what one did I say? The Lake My Day. So scents that I'm not a big fan of, but they're kind of clean smelling, possibly they will be relegated to my kids' bathroom. So that's where I melt those. They go to die in my kids' bathroom. Okay, next is the 30th, which is Mint Julep Day. Melt any mint or alcoholic beverage scent. I chose Eucalyptus Wreath. This has mint in it. It's eucalyptus, juniper, and mint, I think is what it is. Retired, but I figured that would work. Then for the 31st is Melt Something That Makes You Smile. A lot of home fragrance makes me smile. That's why I love Scentsy so much. That's why I'm a consultant, because I love home fragrance. So many make me smile, but I decided to go with Angel Experiment 624. This is just so yummy. It used to be my like ultimate Disney licensed bar favorite. And it has, I think it's raspberry or it might be blackberry, goji berry, and vanilla. Actually, I have my catalog and it is in the catalog right now. You can get this one and the Stitch bar, which is our like all-time most popular licensed bar. As of last time they reported it, the Stitch bar was, but I prefer Angel. I'm trying to find it. It's like in a totally different spot now from where it used to be. Where is it? Where's the licensed? I'm gonna find it because it's gonna bug me. I know it's goji berry and vanilla. No. Am I not going to be able to find these? I can't believe it. Where did they put them now? Maybe they're at the very end. Clean. There's the, diffusers. Here we go. It's close to the end. There's the Harry Potter stuff. Okay, here we go. The Disney. Let's see. Goji berry, blackberry, sweet vanilla, and sugar cane. So yeah, I had it right. So blackberry, not raspberry. It's so pretty. It does make me smile when it's melting. It's such a good one. So that's it, everybody. That is everything I'm melting for May's wax melting challenge. Hopefully this was entertaining. If you're doing it this month, let me know in the comments. If you have a video to share with me, let me know that as well. I would enjoy watching it for sure. I like to watch other people's, what they're going to be melting for the challenge, that sort of thing. So I appreciate all you guys. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Until next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.